Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Shout out to CPD, Chicago Police Department. Thank you for the swag. And to all law enforcement personnel watching this, or people who may not be in law enforcement, but you can get a hold of law enforcement shit, please send me all the patches, t-shirts, hats, whatever you want. I will shout you out. I actually have my range bag, and I got all the patches that I've received so far. So I got Minneapolis, Chicago, Troy. Wait a minute. One of the patches I got was from the Troy Police Department. It said Feline Division. Now, I haven't looked this up or anything, but and this could be a dumb question because I don't know. Oh, I also got Detroit too. Is there a Feline Division? That's just funny. It's like an official patch, all embroidered and shit with a cat on it. Shout out to everybody who sent them to me. I appreciate it. Thank you. I display them proudly. Chicago PD also sent me a Chicago Homicide Department, which has got to be the busiest homicide department ever. It says, and I mentioned this in the video when I got it, but it says Chicago Homicide Division, our day starts when yours ends. Shit is so funny. I wear it all the time. So, hey, send them to me if you will. I appreciate it. You ever had, like, there's so many news stories right now that I got to do multiple videos to cover them all. But you ever been to the gas station and you're pumping your gas and you keep click, click, click. You want to get every little drop you can until it's all the way full. And you put so much gas in that it overflows and spills on the ground and splashes on your shoes. That's how I feel with all the shit going on in the news. There is so much. So here's a couple of them, few of them, however many I can fit in here. So number one, I'll save the most juicy nugget for the end. First of all, shout out to gold medalist, wrestling gold medalist, Tamira Mensah Stock, black woman from America. I'll put a link in the description box to, I think it's the USA Today. It has pictures there and an article about her in the video. She won the gold medal. She's wrapped in the American flag and she's being interviewed. It's not at the podium, but you see the Olympic backdrop and shit, and she's being interviewed and she is so happy. She seems just like a happy person, probably so happy you wouldn't want to take a road trip with her, but she just seems like a happy person, like a light. She just seems bright. Her smile, her attitude, a very youthful glow about her. And she was talking about how happy she was to have the opportunity and how happy she was to be from America. Now, here's the sad part. The sad part is that I'm highlighting this like it's something special. Remember a time when you'd watch the Olympics and you just rooted for America and the athletes were just proud of their country, period? Like, that's just how it was. And maybe they didn't really feel that way. Who knows? But like my mom used to tell my brother and I, you don't have to love each other, but you better act like it. So even if they were just acting, they were portraying themselves as proud to be America, as proud to be from America. And nowadays, that's something special. That's something to highlight. That's the sad part. But hey, you'll see the interview of her. You can see her pectoral muscles right here. Those aren't boobs, dude. No, these are pectoral muscles. That girl got arms on her, and she whooped that girl's ass. I don't know what country she's from. I don't recognize the little white flag with the green lines on it. She whooped that girl's ass, and she is proud to be from America. Oh, shit. What a foreign concept. Shout out to her, Tamira Mensah Stock. She did her thing. And you ever be around somebody who's so appreciative of something you both have and you envy their appreciation? You're like, damn, Do I need to be more appreciative? This girl was so happy to be there and so happy to be representing the greatest country on earth. It was beautiful. The baby. Remember I did the video about him doing a concert and he was making some anti-LGBT alphabet soup group Ku Klux Trans comments, and they dropped him from some of his sponsors. He got dropped from the Lollapalooza, Coachella, whatever lineup. Well, he since apologized like they always do. He handed over his scrotum to his handlers and he apologized. Oh, I didn't mean it like that and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to put something in the description box. And it's a video, or it's a split screen of, shout out to my man Oliver Mack. I was on a live stream with B Tatum, him and ABL a couple of weeks ago. Check that out. Shout out to him. His Instagram page is fire. All right. It's just absolute fire. And he had a video on there. It's a split screen of what the baby said a week ago. And then it's on the other side of the screen is Justin Bieber, from years ago. He's like a little kid, still got his little hair like this over his eye. He must be 13, 14 years old. And he had a song called One Less Lonely Girl. I think it was the name of it. And in this version, he's messing around and he's singing. I never heard the N-word sound so cute in my life. But he's singing, he's remixing the lyrics, and it's called One Less Lonely Nigger. It's the funniest shit. Obviously, he's probably around other kids his age, being silly and stupid. I'm sure we all shudder to think about some of the shit we did around our friends, especially boys. You haven't met stupid until you get a group of adolescent boys together. That's real. Having been one, I can attest to that. Some of the dumbest shit I ever seen or done was with my homeboys. Obviously, that's what that little boy is doing. He doesn't believe, you don't even understand the depths of racial slurs and all that bullshit at this age. But the point is, the baby is being canceled. He's having shit taken away, canceling shows, losing money because he said some lightweight shit about the alphabet soup group. He didn't even drop any of the slurs for them that they somehow stupidly compare to the N-word. Some of the dumbest shit I ever heard. But the point is, the baby's being canceled, but Justin Bieber can get out there and drop the N-word. Nobody gives a shit. Now, I'm not saying Justin Bieber should be canceled. Obviously not. He's young and stupid. That's just my point, though. Say what you will about everybody else. Talk about violence, a sexual assault, all that shit. But you better not fix your mouth. You better not fix that hole under your nose to talk about that sacred golden calf known as the alphabet soup group / Ku Klux Trans. And I call them Ku Klux Trans because the Ku Klux Klan was the enforcement arm of the Democratic Party. The Ku Klux Trans are the enforcement arm of the alphabet soup group. So stupid. You'll see, the shit's funny. But the hypocrisy, how are you going to cancel this dude, fuck his money up? Cause like I said, it was some lightweight bullshit. But Justin Bieber is saying the word of words, silence, quiet as a dead church mouse. Anyway, as promised, I saved this golden nugget for the end. So, Mr. Cuomo sexual, Andrew Cuomo, the governor / former governor of New York, is in a little bit of hot water. And I'm sure there are some, frogs? What's that thing about boiling a frog or some shit? Anyway, there's some frogs sitting in water like, watch out, Andrew. So a few months back, these allegations came up about him sexually harassing women on his staff. And there was an investigation. And according to the New York AG, it was found that Andrew Cuomo, governor of New York, fucking tough guy, remember, hey, Trump, you come down here, you gonna need a fucking army. Hey, yo, oh, hey, right? Mr. I got a daytime Emmy for my fucking COVID press conferences. That guy. Turns out it was found that he did sexually harass those women. I've heard a range of things he's accused of having done, including and not limited to kissing people on the mouth. What? Let me tell you, one time I was 14 years old, and I don't know if I ever told you guys this before. Probably not. This is one of the most fucking terrible moments of my life. So I'm 14 years old. My mom is getting ready for it. She's in a rush. I'm in a rush. I go to give my mom a kiss goodbye, and we both went the same way, and I kissed my mom. I kissed my mom on the lips for a millisecond. That shit, oh my goodness. So disgusting. So I don't want to hear no shit about, it's what we do here in fucking New York. I don't want to hear that shit. You don't kiss people on the mouth. If you're not putting your downstairs parts together, there is no kissing on the mouth. What are you talking about? Man, let me be somewhere with my wife and we meet some people for the first time and this full stop. Anyway, now they're saying, well, should he step down? And when they asked Biden is perverted, hey, this isn't the mall. When they asked that dummy, do you think he should resign? He said, yes. Then he says, let's see how the investigation plays out. Well, hold on, guys. I'm trying to pump my brakes. Hold up. What are you talking about? Because a couple years ago, you both, Andrew Cuomo and Biden is perverted, were saying what? What were they saying about the Me Too movement? How should they treat How should they treat information from women who are allegedly sexually assaulted? They said 3 words, guys. It's not I love you. Believe most women. No. Oh yeah, believe all women. You said all of them. All of them? All of them. You said believe all women. So we have to believe all the women who accused you of sexually harassing them. Oh yeah, let me get back to that. Everything from kissing in the mouth and grabbing titties and ass. Oh, wait, hold up. Now, my younger days, when I was a wild young man, I went to a gentleman's establishment or two, and you aren't even allowed to grab titties and ass in there. And they specialize in titties and ass. That's what they do. There are a titties and ass establishment, and you can't grab titties and ass in there where they're showing titties and ass. So I don't know a lot, people. What did Aaron Neville say? I don't know much. All right, I don't know much. But I know you shouldn't be grabbing titties and ass at work. Can we all agree on that? No grabbing titties and ass at work. So he's kissing these women on the mouth and grabbing their titties and ass. Man, sounds pretty good being governor of New York. All you got to do is walk around with a pair of oversized scissors to cut ribbons on new hospitals and grab titties and ass. Oh yeah, and kill old people. So if he got off for killing everybody's grandma, oh yeah, go to my Instagram page. I'll put it on my YouTube too, but it's up on my Instagram page. It's a meme and it says, what's it, killing grannies and slapping fannies, and it's a picture of Andrew Cuomo, man. Now, he should resign, and there's rumbles of him. He needs to resign. Maybe he will, but maybe not. Because he can kill your grandma, but he can't grab titties and ass. That don't make any sense. One's a little more severe and a little more permanent than the other. But according to them, believe all women. So where's Tara Reid? Biden is perverted? Remember, you pinned her up against the wall and stuck a couple fingers in her to the second knuckle. What happened to believe all women? And Cuomo's already coming out talking shit about one of the women. See, that a shout out to Larry Elder, next governor of California. I learned that from him. It's the Hillary Clinton defense. Because her husband Bill, he had some issues with grabbing titties and ass too, and coming on people's dresses. Anyway, she went after those women, and Larry Elder calls this the nuts or sluts defense. You either attack them as being nuts, or you attack them as being a slut. Either she's mentally unstable, or she has a history of doing this. She liked it. She wanted it. She's a hoe. So he adopted a bit of that talking shit, kind of going after one of the women who accused him. But what happened? Believe all women. Where are you at, Biden is pervertist? Hey, believe all women. What? She's after me. She's after one of my homeboys? No, fuck that bitch. Which one is it? You can't have your cake and fuck it too. I think that's how it goes. What's going on here? Do as I say, not as I do. What's good for the goose, don't worry about it, gander. That's what they're telling us. So we'll see what happens to Cuomo if he steps down, if he gives another bullshit press conference. Hopefully he's holding a box full of his shit. What did Bill Burr say? Be standing there holding a box full of your shit with an Emmy sticking out. And he will have an Emmy sticking out because he got one for his COVID press conferences. Good for you. I hope it keeps you warm in the unemployment line. These fucking perverts from top to bottom. They're either smelling your kids or filling up your sister's titties and ass at work. But they tell us you shouldn't do that. You gotta believe all women, except the ones that accuse us. Man, please. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. But I tell you what I'm about to do. I'm about to go in here with my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone. Link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link, Teespring link, and JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.